North Chautauqua. That's where you'll find the action every Saturday and frequent Tuesdays. I think I mentioned to you that the next big Tuesday card will be the 31st. That's a week from Tuesday. And some wild things are being planned and taking shape for that date. Next Saturday, 2 more new wrestlers will be on hand. Tell you more on that later.
Next Saturday night, there'll be 2 new wrestlers coming to the Northwest. P.G. Stone from Detroit and Randy Jackson from Calgary. They're good boys, and they'll be in here next week. A couple of new faces for us. So the next event will be one fall. Introducing in this corner, 248 pounds from Louisiana, Mike Miller. His opponent in this corner, 235 pounds from San Francisco, Steve Pardee.
Well, as Mike Miller likes to say, any time is Miller time. Mike Miller against Steve Pardee. Luke Brown is the referee tonight, at least so far. Sandy Barr, who's now affiliated with the Rose City Speedway, is probably watching things over there, and we're going to tell you about what happens there tomorrow a little later on in the show. The referee is there to give instructions, and he was listening. Miller was doing most of the talking. Cage match tonight. Buddy Rose against Schultz. Dr. D, that is. Dr. D from Tennessee. Going to be a wild one. Not originally intended to be on television. On occasions where there is a sellout, as there is tonight, at least as far as I can see, there are no vacancies. I do believe we have a sellout. In those instances, they occasionally put a match on television that they didn't intend to. We don't know yet. Quite frankly, we sit here and just wait for the matches and the wrestlers to come out of the dressing room, either for an interview or down in the ring for the action. We aren't sure who will be coming out. Pardee with the takedown, the wing lock. I got a couple old buddies down at Salem that get to watch once in a while, by the name of Heather Ray and Travis Blaine Whitman. They are McGrath's children. We have a note from Mrs. Shag Thomas, which I'm more than happy to pass along. I'm not happy with the circumstances, but it comes from Shirley Thomas. Mrs. James Thomas was Shag's real name. Over the top, takedown may have it. No. And it reads, the family of Shag Thomas would like to express their appreciation to the many concerned people who showed so much love and concern during the loss of our loved one. There are no words to express our feelings. Thank you just isn't enough. We hope that each of you will realize how much it means to us. That comes from Mrs. Thomas. Thank you very much. Happy to do that. We'll repeat that for anybody who might be tuning in a little later. Into the corner, Miller and Pardee. to the midsection. Elbow smash side of the head. The referee moving through said, let him out of the corner. Whip. Into the opposite corner. Miller went in after. Steve Pardee, San Franciscan, got out of the way. He comes up with a wing lock. Miller makes his way to his feet against the hold. Takedown by Miller. Crowd yelling that hair was pulled. He denies it. Sawyer is really out after Rip Oliver. He got bloodied up in a wild match up in Seattle last week by Oliver. However, Oliver and his partner, Buddy Rose, want Sawyer and Pardee to put up the Northwest Tag Team belts that they claim were stolen from them in Eugene 3 weeks ago. Meanwhile, Hack is saying Oliver should put his Northwest heavyweight title on the line. Speaking of champions, the big one, the NWA World's Heavyweight Champion Ric Flair will be in the Northwest late in September. The takedown. There's Irene. She's our consulting referee. The last few years, she's ready to offer her opinion at any time if the referee needs help. I see Mr. Burns looking more like a cowboy every Saturday night, sitting down there in the third row. There he is. That's Mr. Burns. He is one of the most rabid wrestling fans you will find anywhere. And he's the father-in-law of Gordy White, program manager at Channel 12. Miller working on Pardee, knee drop. I'm being fed information, but I have to double check it. Is that the truth? Or are you putting me on again? Okay, then we'll tell him. We understand Gordy White and his wife, Elby, were having a family reunion party set for today and tonight. But Mr. Burns says, I go to wrestling on Saturday nights, so they put it off until tomorrow. I think that happens more often than a lot of people think. We talk to a lot of folks and say they have friends, good friends, and it's when you go see them on Saturday night at 11, you either watch the TV show or at about 7:30 you got to leave the house to get to wrestling. Because Saturday night is wrestling night for a lot of people in the Northwest. And you don't have to believe us. Ask Marv Tonkin or Tom Peterson. They'll tell you that. Whoa! Pardee caught Miller. Miller dives underneath that one. Catches him, and it's a small package, but they're into and through the ropes. Luke Brown, the referee, giving a few words of warning to Miller. A hammerlock, going to take him into the top turnbuckle. Miller grabs the arm. Forearm smash into the shoulder, elbow smash. The back of the shoulder. Hammerlock being worked by Miller. Well, only what, 2-3 weeks before the end of the Oregon Journal, something that we in wrestling particularly are going to mourn deeply. The Oregon Journal has been a very, very good newspaper to professional wrestling over the years. They've been fair. And the personnel there, among some of the best in the Pacific Northwest. Kenny Wheeler, John Nola, George Pacero, of course, a favorite for many, many years. Bill Muffler, Carl Puff, and I'm not going to remember all of them, but we appreciate all of them. Dwight James, Lloyd Schneiderman. Over the top. Sorry to see him go. I believe it's 5th, 6th, or 7th of September along in there. The final edition will come out. We understand that what you've known as the Journal will be the afternoon Oregonian sports page. That can work. We hope so. Certainly want to hope to keep up with all those guys. The whip and the elbow smash. Miller caught to the point of the chin by Steve Pardee. And takes him with the grapevine. Let's see if he takes him back and rolls him up. He does. 1, 2, and 3. Steve Pardee. Miller going after him after the bell has rung. Pardee coming back. And Pardee into the ropes. Caught. Now Miller at it. Caught in the ropes. Pardee working on him. Miller going through the ropes, and the crowd loving it. He is tied up in the ropes, and they think that is just fine. The foot tied up. Luke Brown trying to get him loose. Steve Pardee, the winner. Abdullah the Sheik winning earlier over Tommy Rogers. Once again, I would like to read to you a message that we've received from the Shag Thomas family, Mrs. Thomas and the family. It reads, the family of James Shag Thomas would like to express our appreciation to the many concerned people who showed us so much love and concern during the loss of our loved one. There are no words to express our feelings. Thank you just isn't enough. We hope that each of you will realize how much it means to us. And it's signed Mrs. Shirley Thomas, that is Shag Thomas's wife, and their family. We know them all, and we once again just have to send our consolation along to them on the loss of one of the great ones, Shag Thomas. We'll be right back. Here's some words from Town.